Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with the collective update for the summer solstice. So we know that now we are in summer season, which means there is a lot of things happening for the collective, a lot of change, a lot of changes, a lot of shifts, a lot of aha moments for the collective, whether you're in a soulmate connection, twin flame collective, or connection, and a life partner, however your situation resonates. And I want you guys to ask any questions you have in the comment sections. Also, I'm sending so much love and light to all of you. I got your emails. I saw your comments about my health. This arm is still on life support, and I'm charging up my little machine now to sleep with it, so we can still work on the nerves that are damaged. But again, I still have to fight through and get these readings out to you guys. As you know, I haven't been posting a lot because it is painful. As you can see, like in this arm, my veins are a little bit smoother, but you hop over here and they're just protruding out everywhere. I need to make sure that you guys are in the know of what's happening, because I see a lot of things happening within the twin flame collective with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So please make sure you watch this video all the way through. Don't fast forward, because this information is very, 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 very important for the collective, okay? And you will notice some of the energy you're seeing here, you're starting to see in your immediate surroundings within your partnership, okay? Now, for all of you who've bought products, who have items waiting in your cart on the Etsy shop, I am thanking you guys so much. Make your orders. I'll get them out as fast as I can. Please don't do orders over like $300, because that is a lot on my arms. And if you need services or anything like that, let's try to shoot for maybe, 3 weeks out. If you need Reiki, healing, anything like that. If you want a regular reading, I'll start to do those again next week. I know I have a client that is waiting for a healing session, so sending so much love and light to you, and thank you for being so understanding and patient. And again, if you need anything, oils from the apothecary line, check it out. Twin Flame Ascension Union Oil, the Isis oil, the Oshun oil. There's spiritual baths on there as well. Check all that out on my Etsy shop, Chrissy Crystal Indigo. If you need any services, www.chrissythecrystalindigo.com. We're still doing the contest, almost there. The 50th follower will win a reading of your choice. All right, so go on over, follow me on Instagram. You get so much information on your IG stories, from my IG story to yours. And it's very important, because I will post information, and then my divine feminines will be like, well, I don't know what's going on with this, and why am I feeling this way? And I'm like, okay, did you check out the IG story, because I posted about that like 2 days ago? And then they would just laugh, which is really cute. So make sure you guys check out the IG story, what's happening, the community tab posts, all of that is being updated. And again, if you need any products, herbs, crystals, apothecary, from my Etsy shop, go on over, Chrissy Crystal Indigo. I'm sending you guys so much love and light. All of the products have been created specifically for our journey. So read the item detail, check out all the information to help and assist you along with your journey. Email me, ask questions, right? To my soul sister Pretoria, I saw your email. I will be responding back when I'm done with this video tonight, okay? So let's dive in. All right, so we're going to start with the Mystic Moon Twin Flame Oracle spread. So what I asked Spirit, my guides, to help me with is what's happening with the collective in regards to the summer solstice. What do we need to watch out for? What do we need to hold back from? What do we need to do in order to continue on our journey in a more positive light? Because a lot of the divine feminines have seen a huge shakeup within their connection. Now, I did post on the IG story that there would be some twin flame tower moments happening, and again, we've all started to experience those tower moments with our divine counterpart. And so, excuse me, with that being said, I'm going to dive into the cards. You guys comment below and let me know if this resonates with your story, all right? So first we're going to dive into the Mystic Moon Oracle spread. So for Divine Masculine, we have healing. So during this time, right, a lot of the Divine Feminines have gone into solitude or really pushing forward on their life path, purpose, mission when it comes to what they're called to do. And so that's causing the Divine Masculine to go into healing. So this last tarot moment that we've had, or the tarot moment that you're coming up on, is the Divine Masculine. It's forcing the Divine Masculine to look within and start doing the healing work, aligning the chakras. And for you, you can also help your connection by making sure that you meditate on a regular basis, because you are one, okay? Now, the next card out for Divine Masculine in regards to the summer solstice, we have union, right? Full moon energy. We have the full moon in Capricorn coming up on the 24th, 25th, right? And so this is what's on the Divine Masculine's mind. This is what's in the Divine Masculine's energy, because it's like, come on, like how long, you know, how long are we going to go through this? Like either shit or get off the pot, excuse my French, right? And so Divine Masculines are being like awakened to realize, I don't have enough time. I can't keep playing around. I can't keep taking my divine counterpart for granted, right? We have Muse. So Divine Masculine knows that you motivate them, that you are their muse. You make them work harder. You make them push harder. You make them change. You make them want to be a better person. And so you may feel unappreciated by your divine counterpart, but on the inside, on that 5D level and on that 3D level to some extent, your Divine Masculine knows that you are their muse, okay? We have solitude. So not only is the Divine Feminine in solitude, but the Divine Masculine has gone into solitude. You know what? I need to take a break. I need to take time out. I need to really figure out what it is that I want, right? Now, for Divine Feminine, we have Divine Masculine energy coming through. So Divine Feminine is honoring his or her Divine Masculine energy. Remember, we have both energies, right? And so getting out of that Divine Feminine energy, tapping into that Divine Masculine energy, but actually, you know, balancing it out equally, right? You know what? I always come at my Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energy. Let me level the playing field. Let me you know, balance this out. And some of you are finally into that knowing that your Divine Masculine is your Divine Masculine, right? You don't have to ask that question anymore. We have received. So a lot of Divine Feminines are receiving the messages, you know, getting the clarity, understanding what's happening, right? And so you also, as a Divine Feminine, may have noticed more spiritual gifts evolving within you, right? And so, for example, for myself, when I was sending my divine counterpart healing, right, healing the chakras, I tapped into something, because I know my third eye started like hurting really bad. And as I was, you know, working my, like the triangle, you know, these words came through and I spoke those words. And when I went to go look those words up, it meant like healed, like wholesome, and like all these beautiful angelic words. And I was like, wow, Spirit Source Divine definitely tapped in and started to help me work through, because I always call on my angels, my guides, my deity support system. This is in Divine Feminine's energy as well, bound. Some of the Divine Feminines feel like, you know, why am I bound to this connection? I feel like I can't break free, break through. A lot of that energy is coming through. And we also have guide, right? And we also have forgiveness. So during this downtime, Divine Feminine and fresh start, right? Going through all these different emotions, all these different changes, Divine Feminine is starting to realize, you know what, we always have unconditional love. We can never be, you know, upset at our counterparts for too long. You know, we always take it back to that unconditional love. And there's going to be a shift, there's going to be a change, there's going to be a switch to where we start to see it together as a collective, right? But you're being asked to focus on your work, to focus on your mission, to focus on what you're being called to, right? So the overall energy, we have purge. So Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, both are purging. Under that, we have surrender. They're surrendering to what is, right? Because at a soul level, you may have told the divine masculine, I never want to see you again, like this is over, and vice versa for your divine masculine. But again, you're magnetically brought back to each other after you've been in separation for a while, right? When you heal, you come back. You heal, you come back, right? And under that, we have commitment, right? And so this is what the energies are with this summer solstice coming up. Now, the cards that wanted to show itself, we have cycles. Again, there's the full moon. So you, your divine counterpart, may realize some of the negative cycles that are plaguing your connection. We have family, right? We have that solid foundation, unity, right? We have understanding, and this also represents, the light codes, the downloads, the information that you're receiving. We have numbing because, one or both of you in the connection are just like, you know what, I'm numb to this. Like, I keep going through the same thing over and over again, right? Then we have summer, right? We're in summer solstice now, right? And so there's a lot of changes happening with this full moon energy in Capricorn because we have recognition. And then for divine masculine, remember, full moon, and then the words on the full moon was union, right? We have new direction energy, right? Also seeing yourself truly, authentically, genuinely naked, being free. We have nostalgia, thinking about the past, thinking about memories, right? When you're in separation, what happens? All those beautiful times start to play in your head. You get to missing your person, etc. Then we have victim, right? And again, accept your accountability, own your part, right? And continue with love, continue with forgiveness, right? Focus on your mission and your purpose. We have fall. So some of you guys could have met in the fall. We have the 11, those two candles there. Something significant can happen in the fall coming forward, right? We have regret. So, one or both of you are feeling, some things that happen in the connection that you wish you can take back. And again, pray. There's an incantation by Isis where you can pray to reverse the words, the energy and everything to put it back where it was. So, Google that information, look it up, material world, right? And so these are all the energies that's coming through for the collective. But it's really amazing seeing the cards that has come out for the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Now, in the after tarot, go watch my last video. This came out as well. Again, with this summer energy, the energy is gaining momentum. We have the Four of Wands, 11-11. A lot of unions and a lot of aha moments are about to start taking place within the collective, okay? We also have the Two of Cups, right? So this is soulmate, twin flame energy, life partner energy, right? And this is beautiful. Look how he holds on to her and she holds on to him, right? And it's like, this is no ordinary love, right? I always think about that when I see that. Then we also have the Ace of Cups. Again, this is Taurus, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We are in Cancer season, and Spirit Source Divine is offering us that opportunity of love, that pure love, that love from Spirit Source Divine, right? And so we have the overall energy. Look at that, power couple. Some of you guys that are in these connections are destined to be power couples together. You're destined to change the world together. Look how they look in the globe. 2 talks about choices and also duality, partnership. Under that, boom, Emperor, right? Under that, full moon energy. Under that, patience, right? Temperance. So it's very important at this time that you focus on the light. Co-create with Spirit Source. The energy that wanted to show itself, we have the Five of Wands. This is fire element. This also talks about everyone being able to communicate on a common chord, soul tribes coming together, unity. We have 10 of Cups, and all be all, look at that, magnetic colors, right? This is like love, family, lineage. This is so important. 10 talks about completion. We have the 6 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Equal reciprocity, scales balanced, right? Whew. There's a lot of you that's going to really step into and dive into your spiritual work, right? We also have the Ace of Wands again. Spirit is blessing us. Again, optimism. You may not be what you thought it was, but it's better for you, right? We have the Hermit. 9 talks about endings, right? transformations, awakenings, being led on your journey. This is for, you know, divine femme, divine masculine. However it resonates for you. We also have the world. And there is numerology. Look at it. 21, right? There's a lot of things. You're going to be noticed. You're going to be, you know, some of you guys are going to be on like public platforms, speaking, doing a lot. But be yourself. This talks about you being who you are. We have, ouch. This still looks like 21 to me because I see the 10, 10, and the 1 there. Sun, right? Make sure you guys get out in nature, do your walks, meditate, walk barefoot on the soil out there, okay? Very important. Then we have the 8 of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, and what is happening. Cutting away the bondage, safety, showing up, rescuing you, coming to your support, your aid, right? So guys, this energy is not lying. Again, watch the last video I posted and look at this one that I'm doing for you guys now. So there's a lot of things happening within the collective. And right now it's so important to make sure you get your spiritual baths in, because like it's so refreshing, so cleansing. It's like a restart to, you know, to your day, to your week, to the energy, right? So we're going to dive into the Moonology spread, okay? So with the Moonology spread, we're going to be talking about the Divine Masculine first. So we have adjustments are required, all right? And it says third quarter moon, adjustments are required. And I believe we may be in a third quarter moon energy right now, all right? Adjustments, Divine Masculine needs to make adjustments, see where you know, you need to pick it up. We have don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo. For Divine Feminine, we have communication is the key, okay? And this is new moon in Gemini, all right? And that just passed. So you may saw some things happening there in regards to communication. It says, look at the bigger picture. That's the next card out for you, Divine Feminine. And it says full moon in Sagittarius, full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, just had that as well. So a lot of eye-opening energy, right? And so for the collective, we have work through your fears. This is for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, right? New moon in Scorpio, new moon in Scorpio. So this is some heavy energy coming in, but it's bringing a lot of change and a lot of realization for the collective, okay? Now we're going to dive into the wisdom of the oracle spread. For Divine Masculine, we have the Yang energy. Look at that, number 1, Yang, all right? And I just want to look at this to make sure. I know 1 is Yin, 1 is Yang, but I want to make sure which energy that I have right now, because I never want to tell you guys nothing wrong. Hold on, sorry. Yep, so, yep, the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action, right? And so the power to make things happen, taking action, this card has come out for Divine Masculine, and this is what it is. It's like, again, shit or get off the pot. And so a lot of the Divine Masculines are realizing that Divine Feminine is just at their wits' end, right? And they know it's just fear that's holding them back, right? So for Divine Feminine, we have a change in the wind, right? That's card number 12. Break that down. That's a 3, Ascended Masters energy. And so with this change in the wind, Divine Feminine is like, listen, I got life purpose, goals to chase. I got a mission to complete that's in my contract. I got things to do that Spirit is guiding me to do. I don't have time to sit here and wonder if you're going to catch up or not. I got to keep it pushing. And the overall energy for both, clean it up, right? And that's number 21. Break that down. That's a 3. Again, Ascended Masters energy is very, very important right now. Make sure you're calling on your ascended masters, your guides, for their love, their support, you know, to help you through this time. Because it's about to get real interesting. Mark my words, you're gonna be coming back on my page, in the comment sections, like, girl, let me tell you, or sending me an email. All right, so the magical spell cards for Divine Masculine's victory. All right, 35, break that down, that's an 8. And it says, I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. That's for Divine Masculine. The next card for Divine Masculine, number 17, break that down. That's an 8. Remember, we have the 8-8 portal coming up. Courage, by shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. By shining brave, true and bright, my courage now returns this night. So they're getting the courage to face their fears. Some of them are realizing or have tapped into their spiritual gifts as well, and they're scared shitless, excuse my French, right? Very scared, or things are happening that you've communicated to them about, and it's happening, and they're just like, oh my God, like, how did this person like know that, like, this is what this person told me, etc. There's so many different things that your divine counterpart can be fearful of, and it all boils down to just being able to communicate about it. What's so shy, what's so weird about it, right? They know you're magical, Divine Feminine. For Divine Feminine, we have romance, 23, break that down, it's a 5. 5 talks about change in the romance. So it says, romance, it is a sacred power, let it come to me this hour, right? The next card for Divine Feminine, number 11, break that down, that's a 1. Passion, rise up high, be flame, my purpose, reach the sky. No, rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. This is what Divine Feminine is really focused on. The next card, 24, break that down, that's a 6. Magical powers, okay? And it says, I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic swords. Hold on. I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. All right? And these are cute little incantations that you can do as well, or little spells if you want to call them that. Overall energy, number 6, letting go, right? For Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again, right? So this is, okay, we've been through this multiple times, right? Every separation stings harder than the last one, right? When you're not speaking, when you're not talking, when you're not seeing eye to eye. But how will you handle this separation versus the other separations? Because now you're more evolved. Now you know what is happening within the collective. For those of you who've been on the journey for, you know, since 2018, right? We'll say 2018 because that's when, that's the majority of you guys I am resonating. We all started at the same time, our awakening, 2017, 2018, on down, right? Or on up. Now, the advice for the Divine Feminine to support within this summer solstice energy. We have 17, break that down, that's an 8. This is Electra, the Amber Star, let go. I surrender and allow myself to grieve, right? So while you're accepting this apology from your Divine Masculine and wanting them to say sorry and wanting them to apologize, how about the first person you apologize is to yourself? Because we know that within the collective, the Divine Feminine has dealt with, has endured a lot that we did not have to endure. All in the name of love, all in the name of our spiritual journey, all in the name of this connection. And right now, after you watch this video, I want every Divine Feminine to go look in the mirror. And I want you to tell yourself, you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are enough, and you are sorry for not allowing yourself to see that before. We've all been there, right? The next card out is number 12. Break that down, that's a 3. This is Alcyone, the Huntress. Theme of the card, quest. It says, the Pleiades light my quest to be wild and free. So a lot of you guys call on your Palladian light team 3 times. Say Palladian light team, Palladian light team, Palladian light team. I need your support with da 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 da. I need your help with da 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 da. And watch how fast you get some information to help you through. That's the 911 call, right? The next card is Celestino. It says, the little star, theme divine. My inner child is whole and complete. And you saw the overall energy in the Mystic Moon Oracle spread was purge. Right? And the overall energy for Divine Feminine, Electra, 15, the Awakener, theme, rise. Out of the ashes, I rise like the golden sun. Because you know what your purpose is right now for the majority of you. And some of you guys are starting to realize that this summer solstice. And this is beautiful. Because no matter what you've been through, no matter what your divine counterpart couldn't see, one thing that they did see was whatever you said, you made happen. Whatever you wanted to do, it happened. And especially for those who know you are in the spiritual field, this is your work, whether you do Reiki, hands-on healing, crystal healing, herbs, oils, they see it. And they're still trying to wonder how, just with one word, do you make everything happen? And it's not just about you making everything happen, but it's you, co-creating with spirit, allowing it to come to fruition the way it works for your purpose, right? And you'll notice anything that's tied to your life purpose, it flows. There's no hiccups, there's no problems, there's no issues. You ask and it's given. That's the key. That's when you know you're on the right track. Now, Life Purpose Oracle spread for Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Guys, I wouldn't be rushing this, but I am like, as soon as I start getting into spiritual work, this arm, y'all saw me gyrating, it's like the worst pain ever. Just all in the inside, and then my little fingers be moving on their own. For Divine Masculine, Life Purpose, Leadership, take charge of this situation. Spirit is asking Divine Masculine, it's time for you to take charge. No more pussyfooting. Excuse my French. Heart's Desire. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Dive, leap, and the universe will catch you because you are supported, Divine Masculine. For Divine Feminine, protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So a lot of you are afraid, like, if I dive right in, like me, like if I dive right in, like, will I be supported? Will I, be, have enough to make ends meet as I'm doing my mission work, as I'm doing what I'm called to do? And they're saying you are supported. Again, the same advice for masculine, leap, and the universe will catch you. Next card out for Divine Feminine, talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. And so last night, you guys might laugh at me, but I put my Isis statue in the bed with me, and I was like, listen, I need to get a good night's sleep, because it seemed like every time it hit 1 o'clock, that's when I'm normally going to bed, this whole side just started gyrating, and I'm just tossing and turning, trying to figure out which way I can sleep where the nerves aren't irritated, right? The next card out for Divine Feminine, Light and Love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world, and that is what you are doing. So it's not a good idea that when you and your divine counterpart aren't speaking or, aren't communicating, that you bury yourself in the house or, hide away, because your light helps others. So it's important to get out in the sun. It's important to go places, walk around, because as you walk past people, you light them up as you walk past, right? The overall energy, creative expression. This is for the both of you. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. So what are you guys waiting on? We know the Divine Masculine, not to beat on the Divine Masculine, but they be lost in the sauce and trying to think so much like, should I, should I not, should I not? When you can just take a leap of faith and just, trust. That is what this is asking of us, to trust, to have faith. And sorry for the noise, my door is open. Another thing, or my window, another thing for the collective, you know, it's great to be on a twin flame journey, right? Even though sometimes you feel like it's boot camp, right? It's like, oh my God, like, spirit, what did I deserve to get this connection? Like, sometimes you'd be like, what do you want? And, you know, your divine counterpart is you. You are your divine counterpart. That's why when you're healing their chakras, you can feel the heat as you work, you know, look at a picture and work through their chakras. And I want to make something perfectly clear and very important. Not should at any moment should you accept any disrespect from your divine counterpart. When it gets too bad, where it's disrespectful, where it's rude, where it's just reckless, you have to really put your foot down, divine feminine, and turn and walk away. I didn't say not hold space, I just said walk away, because you know it's not a good feeling to be a human doormat, right? And you know personally that you've given, you've sacrificed, you've wanted the best for your divine counterpart, and have always had their best interests at heart. But when it comes to the point where you're just being disrespected and they're coming off with just narcissistic energy and traits, and you know, not equally reciprocating and giving to this special bond, this special connection, you got to cut the light off. You have to cut the light off, because that will drive somebody crazy, right? And it's like, that's when you realize that you are not putting yourself first, that you are not loving yourself first. Because if I love myself, I will not, I don't care who the hell it is, I'm not going to allow myself to be battered, beaten, and bruised mentally, emotionally, because someone else is slow in their progress, or slow to catch up, or not figuring it out, or have other life stresses that are affecting our spiritual connection. Because a lot of the divine masculines are going to realize what we are to them, and they're going to feel real, excuse my French, shitty, because of a lot of the divine feminines got their ass handed to them mentally, emotionally, and some financially, right? And this isn't a connection where we sign up to get walked on like a piece of crap. This is a connection we signed up for, to be here at this time to raise the vibration of the planet. And if I can't get on here and preach and talk to you guys and then get off and get emotionally destroyed by my divine counterpart, and that goes for anybody else. So if you have to, can't even use my finger, don't laugh at me guys, I was about to, so if you gotta flick the light off, flick that light off, right? And turn it back on when they can feel what you're stepping in. And I'm saying this out of love, because some of the information and communication I'm getting from some of the divine feminines, and I've been through it as well. And there's a time when you gotta say, you know, enough is enough. I know what I bring to the table, and I'm not afraid to eat alone. And guess what? God won't allow me to eat alone for that long anyway. So if you are sitting here acting like Ray Charles, and someone else over here can see everything that I am and everything that I stand for and everything that I am because of because of who he is, which is Spirit, Source, Divine, God. You don't sit there and almost destroy the person God sent to help and heal you. Are you crazy? Right? And so that's from the heart to the divine feminines. And if you've been in that energy, ask for forgiveness, switch, change. There's a lot of changes happening with this summer solstice, and you're going to see it. Comment below if this resonates with you. Check out the Etsy shop again if you need any of the products that's on the site, because all of it is for the twin flame journey. You best believe, right? Read the reviews, check the testimonials out, check out my Google page, check out those testimonials. Again, I can't do any services with my hands where it goes to healing and Reiki and crystal healing and all that, not while I'm down. I'm man down right now. This whole arm, as you can see, is shot. It moves when it want to move. It's limp when it want to be limp, right? And so I ask all of you guys to send me your love and light. I will do the same, and I will talk to you a little bit later on this week with the July sign readings that are starting to come out, okay, for Cancer season, all right, and Leo season. So sending you guys so much love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.